Hello, hello, and welcome to Steel Pan Tutor, the Orchestra edition. My name is Sterling C. Sample. Before we get in, I want to just give you a little information about myself, if you don't mind, and what I intend to achieve with Steel Pan Tutor. You see, I once had a vision a long, long time ago. That's just to teach steel pan all over the world, worldwide. And it seemed like a far-fetched thing back in the early 2000s and stuff, and people watch me and they laugh at me and they say, hey, you can't do that, man. You can't teach. But as far as time goes on, I keep getting ideas and ideas, ideas and ideas. I started doing a lot of YouTube videos. People liking the videos. People saying, giving me some. We didn't know you must have haters. Some saying, man, that video helped me so much, and that encouraged me a lot, to keep going and keep going and keep going. I started doing some own research on my own, started to teach myself stuff, started to look on a lot of YouTube videos, and a certain guy I found there named Jermaine Edward, Jermaine, oh my God, Jermaine Graves, my man. I bought some of his stuff and I started teaching myself, skills and how to put up skills. And I have a lot of videos out there on the YouTube channels. And while doing that, I started learning more, start teaching myself, because it wasn't for me alone, it was for to teach people, but was also teaching me. A long story short, uh, well, it can't be short. So let me give you a little more synopsis of myself. I am a steel pan player I started playing pan in 1975 or 76, somewhere around there. I played with my family band in St. Anne's. My uncle took me to the pan yard one day and put me on a stool and put me behind the pan, and that was it. From that day, I started playing pan. I started, playing pan in the neighborhood for a quarter or 2 cents and going around by people's houses playing. My other uncle, I have three uncles that play a very important part in my life for the steel pan. First, my uncle Oscar Buggy Haynes was a fireman. I was like his tail going through school. He taught me everything, out the box, how to do all kind of stuff, and took me to pan yard. My uncle Coffee, he took me to the Renegades pan yard, and I used to follow him and one other Lexus and Hardy, and a contingency of us used to go down from St. Anne's to the Renegades pan yard, and I started playing among Jit Samaru and Oscar Snail and those guys and them smiling. Andrew Grumman was there too. A lot of guys was there in my time. Uh, um, Jit brother used to play the drums. A lot of guys I brushed shoulders with at that time, and it kind of grew me at that time. Was the first big time Panama I've ever played was Gene with Renegades, and from there, my uncle Bert, now he was the man that really, really smoothed me off there before Renegade, because we had a family band in St. Anne's, Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. My uncle, he was a tuner. His name was Bert Morris. He was a tuner. He used to make pans. And I'm so sorry I never got to hang with him to learn how to make those pans. So he used to make pans. He used to teach us our songs, Yellowbirds, all those songs. We used to go down to the where the tourists come in, and down to the fort and play for the tourists, and then get get money and stuff, and all that was grooving me out with my cousins JB, Pat, Harold, Gamba, Ronald, and Clayton Morris. We that was our family band, and we were groomed with that, and we came from there, and then from there I from Renegades. From there I went to Renegades. From Renegades I went to Desperados. I spent a decade in Desperados. I toured with Desperados, made the famous Carnegie Hall tour appearances. I won three panoramas live. Well, I can say four panorama with Desperados, two festivals with Desperados, and I was granted an honorary three-peat when they won the three-peat, because I was one of the two-peats. You understand? So the guys and them acknowledged me at that time, and I appreciate my Desperados fellas for that. And so man, I just grew and grew and grew when I left Trinidad. to take care of my family in America. I left with my wife. I came up. As a matter of fact, I came up with the band, and that was my last tour with the band. Was 91 or 92 or somewhere around there. And my mother had filed my papers, so I was ready to say goodbye. And when I came up here, I didn't miss a beat. I started, still playing pan with the Despers USA. I was drill master for them for the 6 years they won. And it was an honor to play with Scipio Sargent and Denzel Botas and those guys, and then Clement and Mikey and those guys. And then we were like roaring in those times when the band had split. The band had split from Metro to Despers USA, and then from Despers USA it split into Rados. But I stuck with most of the guys with Rados was there with me when we won with Man and all them guys, Packets, all them guys was there. And so we had a call in Brooklyn Carnival in New York, and we corner everything. From there, I started driving trucks too while I was doing that, trucker and stuff, and then I keep on over my pan, start playing my pan, still playing my pan, still gigging. I developed a company called Island Music Steel Drums. Island Music Steel Drums made me a lot, helped me out a lot with my bills and stuff, man. I was all over the place and doing all kind of stuff. Island Music Steel Drums was a blessings to me. So while online now, I'm teaching and learning and stuff. I saw a guy named Jimmy Griggs. He was my teacher, and he had a piano tutorial that he used to do with playing the piano and stuff, and the piano playing in light up for itself, and it's doing all kind of stuff like it's doing a lot of stuff like playing for itself, and I was in awe about this, man. I was in awe about this, and I bought the program. It's called I think it's Piano Tutor or something, so it's the name of it. So I bought this program, and the Lord spoke to me and told me, you should have one of this for steel pan. Steel pan could have one of this, and I started. I went to Jermaine and I asked him. I said, well, I want to do that. I want to do something like yours if it's all right. And he gave me his permission. He gave me his blessings, and I went on to started working on steel pan shooter. I actually wanted to give it to him so he could produce it and sell it, and because he would have do it on a bigger scale. Because this man is a millionaire, man. Jermaine is a millionaire. I wanted to give it to him, so I took it under my wings and I started developing, and he put me onto a guy, my developer. He put me onto a guy, my developer. I would not disclose his name because the last time I disclosed his name, one of my friends took it and exploited it, and it's a big competition right now. So I wouldn't go into that. Right. So I found this guy, and he's the developer, and I paid him, and I tell him what I wanted, show him what I wanted, how I wanted, bam, bam, bam. We skip, and I make up the notes. He used to make the notes and them for me, and he make them kind of circlish. Like I didn't like that. I want my notes shaped like a steel pan, like the notes in the steel pan. So I shaped them for myself. I started shaping them for myself. I started doing most of the work on it for myself, sending it to him, and he smoothed it up and stuff. So I was like I became a developer overnight by doing all this stuff, by working at, and getting the pan, shaping the notes, writing the notes and placing the notes, and a lot of stuff came in. Steel Pan Tutor was born in 2016. Steel Pan Tutor was born, and I took that and I ran with it. And a lot of guys, friends who want to support from a lot. I ain't expecting Steel Pan men to support me, but my goal is to get to the unknown, to get to the unknown pan man, reach the world. I want to see a pan in every house like a piano. That's my goal. A steel pan in every house like a piano. And the only way we can get it to them is put it in a digital form. If you put it in a digital form and then hit them with the real pan, that's I have achieved something. So Steel Pan Tutor was born. I have Steel Pan Light. It was born. A lot of people. It get about over 23,000 downloads. A lot of downloads. A lot of downloads it had. But some of that I give away and stuff. I give away a lot. And a lot of bands, schools take them and make whole orchestra with them and stuff. So let's come to an ending now. I don't want to stay too long because people have a short attention span. So fast forward to 2020, 2019, COVID hit, and everything was directed to online. Everything. Everything was directed to digital, you know. So God was giving this vision long before. I didn't know COVID was going to happen, that people would want to do pan online, that people would want to do virtual pan. I was always pushing a mic in somebody's face and doing an interview with pan men. I've been calling pan men. You all know some of my shows. I had a lot of shows on Panman, pushing Mike in Panman face, and they shunning me and stuff. You know, some guys don't want to do interviews, some guys want to do it. You know, some guys feel that are looking for, for camera shots, but it wasn't that. I look at the promote the pan. I look at the promote the pan, man. I didn't come into this for money. I'm not in this for money like some men, like some people. You understand? Like some developers, like some people who calling themselves number one. I ain't going there. I'm not in this for money. I don't have a mortgage to pay for this. I didn't make mortgage my house for nothing like this. I pay for this out of my own pocket. God has blessed me to do this, so I can do it. I have nobody else can do. Sometimes we in the pan will have some things to do, and we alone have to do it. I'm not watching nobody else. I'm not watching Pan Big. I'm not watching nobody else and saying they ain't doing nothing for Pan. You understand? I'm doing my part, and this is my contribution for Pan, right, guys? So, my first rounds, we didn't get the octaves right. We had the octaves all over the place, and I get some notes from a certain friend or whatever, so-called friend, and he gave me some wrong upside down notes and all kind of thing. Like he tried to, send me another direction, and it wasn't, nothing wasn't right. And so I started doing research for myself. I started doing the notes for myself, implementing the notes for myself, editing them for myself, doing all the things for myself, making sure they spunk and they're right on time. And I decided to change the color of the pan. I tried to make it into a vibranium. I was thinking of doing steel pan Tutor vibranium edition, because there's a certain gold edition that it is the best, So I wanted to go vibranium. I said, no, God said, don't do that. Just do your thing and just keep it simple. Steel pan Tutor orchestra edition. It's for orchestra. It's for pan men. It's for arrangers. So I ended up trying to get men to send pictures of the pan was like pulling teeth was like pulling teeth. I couldn't even pass it. It was like pulling teeth. Hard. I asked men to send pictures of the pan. Well, my boy Augustus Peters, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You sent me some nice pictures, and I thank you. And I think I have one of your pans inside here. But to get a guy to send me a quadrophonic, but especially in this time with COVID too, a lot of guys was inside, so it was hard to get these pans and them, and I did as best as I could with the pans and them that I could get. And I tried my best with them because it's COVID season. Men not in the pan yet. I can't get quick pictures of pan. I sent to this tuner, to that tuner. I can't get picture from that tuner. And it was a lot of hard work trying to get these pans together. So I managed to get, I had these 3 pans before, the double seconds and the 2 tenors. So I got a double guitar. Nice picture of it. I tried it. I got a double tenor. I got a quadrophonic pan. I got a tenor bass pan from my boy Horsey. I got to fix the tenor bass a little more. And I got a 6 bass pan from my boy Augustus Peters. And I do some research then and get some online and stuff so I can do it. So as a long story short, I know it is short right now. It's still long. I'm proud to be a developer. I'm proud to be a Trinidadian. I'm proud to produce this to Trinidad. One prophet once told me that, I'm going to walk away from this pan and going to keep playing. I played in a church at one time, and when I finished playing, that prophet told me that. And years after I realized what this prophet was saying, that this pan here going to literally play after I leave this world. So this is my contribution to you guys, and I want to give my band Desperados first preference all the time because most of the pans is their style. I want to pattern it after Rudolph Charles style. I want to do a 6 pan one time too. And I want to do a 9 bass the next time, and all those things want to come up. And to some of the people that contributed to my skill set in the Desperados, I want to dedicate some of the pans to them, like even Ursula, thinking about doing something for Ursula by, giving some of the women and them free tutoring and stuff, and give them free app and stuff, and a lot of stuff going to come out of this, but But I'm just thankful that God has placed this on my heart to do, and I'm gonna release this program, release it officially on Monday, August the 3rd, which is my anniversary day. Me and my wife anniversary is tomorrow. I'm gonna release it tomorrow, and we're gonna release Steel Pan Shooter Orchestra Edition, and it's gonna be something else. And I would like my band to get first take of it. You all take it and teach one another, teach one another. It's for all bands around the world. It's for all padmen. It's for everybody. The lowest position is it. Listen, all we have is a name, but we all are the same. All we have is a name, but still we all are the same. Desperados, Renegades, All Stars, we all are the same. Padmen, we all are the same. We have people driving different places. Elimana did his thing. Bertie Marshall did his thing. All Panmen. Rudolph did his thing. All Panmen. What Elston Wallace did his thing. All Panmen. And people from the South, Professor, all that, everybody did their part. So I'm proud to do my part right now. And I'm going to release this out there. And it's going to have a lot of free stuff coming because I know a lot of people are um, financially challenged, especially my brothers and sisters in Trinidad. Some bands are financially challenged. Don't worry, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. We're going to do this. This is not about money. This is about promoting the art and promoting Steel Pan and sending it around the world. So, brothers and sisters, I present to you Steel Pan Shooter, the orchestra edition. It's going to be released. It's going to be released, and you guys could have fun. This is this. Let me show you the synopsis. This is the fourth and fifth pan here. This one here is the thirds and fourth. Thirds and fourths is desperado style. Go from a low D. This is the double seconds. This is the double seconds here. It's showing there because of the screen. I've enlarged the screen. But once you bring the screen down, you're going to see the whole pan. You will see the pan of the double guitar. Again, it's showing like that. You're going to collapse the screen to see the whole pan. But I don't want to collapse my screen because of security purposes. The double tenor. This is the Bertie Marshall double tenor style, made by Bertie Marshall. Everything okay. The quadraphonics. This is Rudolph Charles' greatest invention, the quadraphonics. It's desperado style, and you could shift it up how you want to shift it up. Let's go again. The tenor bass. We have the tenor bass, and we have the sixth bass. Okay. Somehow it's stuck there, but we have the tenor bass and the sixth bass. So this is it for the evening, guys. So I'm releasing this, and I'm going to release it on my personal page soon. My personal page is going to have it. Desperados International page is going to have it. Some YouTube followers going to get some free stuff. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it's going to have some free stuff coming out. Desperados, Renegades, All Stars, Pancho and Bago also will be receiving some of this. I didn't tell them nothing yet, but Mama Bev, you're doing a great job, and I will be in touch with you guys. God bless you. Sterling C sample here from the Steel Drum Training Center. Listen, we have everything in this thing. We have octave recognition of my first thing. We can key transpose. You can change the key of any song you want. Change the colors. We have YouTube tutorials. You can load your own MIDI down here. We have preset MIDI. We have a lot of preset songs in this. A lot of preset MIDI songs for kids. A Tree Blind Mice, Baba Black Sheep, a Whole New World. We have all these are preset inside of it. All these are preset. We have chord progressions inside here. A lot of chord progressions inside here for Padmen to learn and practice their chops and stuff. We have the MIDI browser up here. The MIDI browser goes online, and a lot of stuff we have here. A lot of stuff. It's worth every penny of it. Right now, it's going to go at half price. I will tell you the price. Go to the site and you will see the price. You will be in shock when you see this price. You will be shocked when you see how low this is. You will be shocked. It wouldn't be that low for now. For the first 2 weeks, I want to keep it at that price. Then it's going to boom back up. Okay, guys? So God bless you. Sterling C sample here from the Steel Drum Training Center of America. Introducing Steel Pan Tutor, the Orchestra Edition. Today is August the 2nd. It will be released tomorrow, August the 3rd. God bless you. See you on the other side, man. See you on the other side. Ooh, man. Classical pieces, you got R&B pieces, you get everything that you want right here. You don't have to go nowhere. God bless you.